Today is Monday the 28th, and guess what? We start CDL school today. I'm excited. I wasn't gonna film any content today because I just have not been in the mood, but I guess I'll film like a get ready with me and like a first day of CDL school video. Don't know. Or I might just do like a monthly vlog. I don't know. Depends on how much content I get today. Or I just might get whatever content I can get today and then just make that whatever, just my first day of CDL video and leave it at that. It's about 6:30, a little bit past 6:30. I've been up since about 5:30. I'm about to make me some breakfast. Wash my face, brush my teeth, do something with my hair. I wanted to do like a cute hairstyle today. I wanted to put on a cute outfit today because I've been walking around looking like a boy for the past week or so. So I'm tired of looking like a boy. And then also today, I really didn't want to do too much because I want to get back in the gym. But I'm gonna bring a book bag anyway, so if I have to, bring a change of clothes or whatever, then I'll just do that. My school has a little gym. It's not the best, but I haven't been in an actual physical gym in a while, and I miss it, and it's just time for me to get back into that setting because working out at home is just not cutting it for me. I get too lazy. So I need to be in a gym setting. I need to be outside the house. So I'm about to eat breakfast now, then get myself together. I'm gonna leave out at about 8:15. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting myself together now so I don't have to rush because I already know me. By the time I look up, it'll be 8:15. It'll be time for me to walk out the door. So I don't like to rush. I like to be able to take my time and, watch a little TV or whatever while I'm getting dressed and, not have to rush and figure out my hairstyle and what I'm gonna wear. So I still have to pack my little book bag up and everything. So it's gonna take me all of this time to get myself together. So yeah, y'all come on and get ready with me.
I know I've been away. I'm just trying to get my paper straight.
the best. I just threw it in a little bun in the back. And curled the front. Just something cute and simple. Hopefully these last. They might not even last by the time I get to school, so I'm gonna bring a brush and stuff. And y'all see how these iPads are just slid all the way down. Okay, I'm definitely running behind. So I don't know if I'm gonna work out in this outfit. I don't think so. So I got some leggings. I got a t-shirt. My lady time's supposed to be coming sometime soon. So I got a pair of underwear just in case. Got some pads. I got my driver's license, my CDL permit, and my student ID. Then I got some extra batteries for the camera. I got my phone charger. I got a little mini deodorant just in case, because it feel like it's warming up outside. So I don't want to be, musty. I got my headphones, some body spray just to, stay smelling good throughout the day. This is Brazilian Crush by Sol de Janeiro, or however you pronounce this. Brazilian Crush. I don't really like it, but it's only a little bit left anyway, so I figure I might as well just carry it on me. I'm gonna take a couple bobby pins because I'm gonna have to pin these curls up once I go in the gym. And then I got my sports bra, which I'm gonna throw on in the gym. And then I have my honey pot. This is just like a refreshing spray. I like to use it like after I go to the bathroom and stuff. It just keeps her nice and, calm. And, if it's like kind of hot, it's just very refreshing. I like it. And I just like to keep my hygiene up throughout the day. So I know I'm not gonna be home for a couple hours. So I just like to carry all the things I need. It's no point in carrying a book bag with nothing in it. And then I'm gonna take this hoodie just in case. And then I'm missing my headscarf. I'm gonna throw that in the bag. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I'm already running late. It's 8:18. I should have been out the house. So I'll see y'all at school. For the next 2 weeks because we already got our permits. It is like almost 11 o'clock, I believe. Normally class runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So 4 hours. So we get in here, do the orientation. One of the instructors just told everyone that had already had their permit that they could go home and to come back in 2 weeks, because the first 2 weeks are strictly for the people who don't have their permit. That's just class time for them to do the general knowledge, air brakes, and the combinations. So she was like, I'm not gonna waste y'all time. You all can go ahead and go home, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. So I recommend anybody that is going into any CDL program to go get your permit, because it saves you the hassle. I use the CDL Prep, the blue app.
So anybody that is going into the CDL program, you need to go get your permit. Don't wait, go get your permit. Because this just saved me 2 weeks of traveling and having to, you know, be here on time and this and that. So I'll be back to class in 2 weeks. So now I'm headed to the gym. Well, I'm headed to the other building because the CDL class is held in that building over there. I don't know if you can really see it. It's a newer building. So I'm going over to the older building now. I'm trying to get me a workout in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go on back to the house. So today has been better than I thought it was gonna be. So out, yes. Say hey, vlog. You got a YouTube?
No, ma'am.
No.
You have a good day, though.
You too. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna keep on going, keep the day moving, and I'll see y'all in the gym. Okay, so I believe the gym is closed along with the fitness room. I just walked around a little bit to see where the different rooms and stuff were. Mostly this building is just classrooms. So I was really looking forward to getting a workout in today, so I guess I'm just gonna have to go home and get a workout in. But I'll have these 2 weeks to, you know, get back in the groove of things. So that's a good thing. I don't have to worry about that. So we're good to go. So I'm about to head out. I'll see y'all at the house. Okay, guys, so I finally made it back home, and if I'm not looking directly at the camera, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to, before I close out this video, because I'm just going to keep this as a one-day vlog. So before I close out this video, there's a couple of things that I wanted to touch on. Okay, so today was the first day. The first thing I want to touch on which is something that a lot of people don't take serious until it happens. It is the use of drugs and alcohol. So at this particular program, all students are subject to random drug and alcohol testing throughout the entire length of their program. So as soon as you sign up, basically, if you come on campus at any time or whatever, you're subject to random drug and alcohol testing. And the instructor also told us that, let's say someone comes into class smelling like weed or smelling like they drank or whatever, they're going to require everybody to go take a drug test. If they can't figure out or pinpoint who it is, they're going to make everyone go take a drug and alcohol test at our expense, meaning the school is not going to pay for it. We're going to have to come out of pocket and pay for it. So if you smoking or you got a smoking problem or a drinking problem, this is not the place for you. Or if you do, don't come in smelling like it or none of that. Just stop before you get to school. Do that before you leave out the house. But don't come and sit in the car and smoke and then come into school or come into class, because they're not gonna play about that. They're gonna they're gonna do what needs to be done. So if quite naturally, if your test comes back positive, you will be dismissed from the program. That's it. It's just that simple. You have to be 21 years old in order to enroll in the CDL program. Back to the drug test. If you do fail a drug test, you will be able to enroll in the next program date, meaning like the next start of the program, but you will have to come out of pocket or whatever. However you pay for tuition, you will have to pay another full tuition again. So like I said earlier in the video, since I already had my permit, my instructor let me go ahead and go home. And it was like a handful of us that already had our permit. And something told me, I'm glad I brought my permit, because if not, I would have to come back up there tomorrow and show my permit, which either way, it would have been fine. But something just told me to bring my permit just in case. My instructor wanted to see the permit to be sure that we had it, and then she let the few people who did have the permit go home. So that worked out perfectly. So now, the reason why she said come back in 2 weeks is because they're gonna make everybody else who doesn't have their permit, they're gonna make them test for their permit next Friday. So I don't believe you have to pass all the tests by next Friday, but they're gonna start making everyone has to at least try next Friday. And so then that way, when theory is over with in 6 weeks, then you have enough time to be able to go test and get the permit. So I'm assuming that they believe that it only takes 2 weeks, which is I think it takes maybe I studied for like 6 weeks or something like that, on and off, not like consistently, but it was consistent enough. And so when I went to go to the test, I was fine. General knowledge was like a cakewalk. That was the easiest one. But anyways, they encourage students, if you fail the test the first time, to not go back and take the test again, to come back into class so you can get more instruction, you can get more help, and then you go back to the DMV and test. Because if you fail after 3 tries, it doesn't matter what part of the test it is, you could pass general knowledge and fail air brakes. That's one time you fail, but once you go back, you won't have to. Once you pass the test, you don't have to take it again. But let's say you fail general knowledge 3 times, then you eliminated your chances of even getting a permit, because you have to wait another 30 days before you can even retest. That is the law. You have to wait 30 days. The DMV is going to see in their system that you already tested 3 times, you failed 3 times, you will have to wait 30 days. If that's the case, you will not be able to continue with the program. So the instructors encourage, if a student fails one time, they have to inform the instructor that they failed. They have to come into class, and then they have to get whatever help they need on whichever part of the test, and then go from there. Let me see. So for the CDLA, there's the pre-trip, the skills, and the road test. So you have to pass all 3 of these within the 16-week period in order to pass the class, of course. So if you don't pass any part of the test, which is the pre-trip, skills, and road, at the end of the 6 weeks, you will have the option to receive 20 additional hours of training, 8 pre-trip, 6 skills, 6 road, at the cost of $450. If you don't pass the first time in the 16-week period, you will receive a grade of incomplete, and they will give you another month of remedial driving course. If you don't pass in that month, they will give you 20 additional hours, at the cost of $450, which you have to pay before you take the course. If you pass the pre-trip but can't pass the skills or the road, they will give you an additional 12 hours of training, 8 skills, 4 road, and that cost will be $360 due at the time. If you just can't pass the road, they will give you additional 5 hours of training, and that will be $150. I'm sorry, that will be due before you can even get the training. If you still not able to pass it after that training, after the 1 month of additional training and then the extra training that you pay for on top of that, you will just be dismissed from the program. That's it. There's no more trying. There's no more testing. You will be able to go to another school, or you'll be able to come back the next semester, but you will not pass. You will not get your CDL license. Of course, there's no bad behavior, no craziness and all of that. That's a given. There is no flirting or any of that between students and instructors. Is prohibited. You will risk getting removed from the program if you do that. And that's anything. So if you're a flirty person, or you know what I'm saying, female, male, and you think you're just so cute and you won't, you know what I'm saying, get in trouble for that stuff, you will. They don't play it. It's a zero tolerance policy. You must wear the proper clothing. So there's no shorts, no high heels, open toe shoes, dresses. I feel like that's a given. You're outside in a truck, on dirt, on rocks. Why would you wear open toe shoes or dresses or high heels? And so the reason that they say even if it's hot outside, you can't wear shorts is because if you're outside and you just so happen to bump up against the truck and it's hot and your skin gets burnt, that's your fault. So to avoid any of that, you just have to wear the proper clothing. You have to wear clothing that covers all of your skin. You have to come with every day you have to come with your, once you get your permit, you have to come with your permit and your DOT physical every single day. If you don't have it, you probably won't be allowed to test. They will send you home. Attendance is a big thing. They only give 3 excused absences. After that, I don't know if you will get kicked out, but I don't know how they penalize you after that. You can be late for more than 15 minutes. If you are, they have the right to not let you enter into the classroom, meaning you go home and you will miss those hours for the day. Yeah, so you can only be absent if you in the military and you have other duties, stuff like that. If you just so happen to be injured, even if it's not at school, like you get into a car accident, or you have a medical emergency or something like that, that's fine. Your absences will be excused, but in order to come back to the program, you will have to get a note from your doctor. So there's no faking it or none of that. Either you better be for real or not. If you have a immediate family member that died, they give you 2 days for that. That's it. Nothing more. They just want you to come, do what you need to do, and get out of there. Okay, sorry, we back. My phone had rings. There's this one thing called stop in effect. STOPINEFFECT. Stop in effect. So when the instructor puts your driver's license and your name into whatever system that they have with the Secretary of State or whoever it is, the state of Illinois, this system can create a stop in effect, which is maybe you have unpaid tickets, moving violations, or something of that nature. You owe the city of Chicago something. It wasn't clear on what it was because from what I understood, they don't tell you what it is until basically you don't know what it is until you get the stop in effect. So if you have unpaid tickets or, maybe a lot of moving violations on your record or a recent moving violation on your record, these are things to consider when enrolling in this program or even any program for that matter, because it can stop you from being able to continue with the program. If the stopping effect must be cleared with the Secretary of State within 72 hours of notice. So if you get a stopping effect during the first week of class, you are ineligible to continue. You are ineligible to continue the program. And you have 72 hours after you are notified to get cleared up with the Secretary of State. We have all the regular holidays off. And then in the Class A, you will receive a minimum of 220 hours. And we will get training in sliding a fifth wheel, hazard awareness, emergency maneuvers, hours of service, speed management, shifting, vehicle inspection, control systems, basic controls, night operations, vehicle systems, backing. And those are just a few of the things that I'm reading off this list here that we will get training on. And I feel like I'm missing something. So I'm gonna go back and make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing anything. So they gave us like a copy of this blank, like it's titled the CDL Student Instruction Record. And so this is basically for every day that we come in and we get instruction out on the road. We fill this out, and this is the way you keep up with your hours, and so then it can be entered into the system and verified that you completed the number of hours, or entry level driver training that you need to complete in order to get your CDL not permit license. And then they also gave us this little CDL study guide, which just looks like you can just go and get it from the Secretary of State. It covers a lot of things. It's a lot of stuff in here. Driving in winter, driving in fall, driving in very hot weather, skid control and recovery, parking brakes, braking fading or failure, the different classes of hazmat, the different hazmat classes, tank vehicles, period, double and triple trailers, the landing gears, inspecting coupling, unlocking the fifth wheel, securing the tractor. So it's 171 pages of stuff. Vehicle trips, pre-trip procedures, backing safely, stopping, steering, shifting gears, manual transmissions. So this book is filled with just about everything. Even I just scrolled through a part where it shows like pictures of different parts of the vehicle. So this is the drum brake and the parts of the drum brake. So this is I believe we're gonna, I guess, cover a lot of the things in this book. So I'm gonna end this video off here. If you have any questions or whatever, or you want to see some other content as far as if you have any questions and you want to see other content as far as my CDL schooling goes, please leave a comment or your question or whatever in the comment section below. I'll try to answer as many as possible. That's what I was missing. Okay, so tuition is $146 per credit hour. That is because I am going to a city college of Chicago. I am in the city of Chicago. I live in the city of Chicago. So tuition is $146 per credit hour. So it's about 16 credit hours, I believe. And so my tuition came out to $2,336 to be exact. Now, and this is all information you can go and look up on the internet, but a lot of people don't like to do that. So I'm just going to help y'all out. If you're in the city of Chicago, it's $146 per tuition credit hour. Per credit hour, excuse me. If you're out of district, meaning you are in the suburbs. So anything past, the city lines, Calumet City, Alton, Oak Park, Oak Lawn, Forest Park, Park Forest, University Park, Chicago Heights, all of those places that are outside of Chicago, that are the suburbs, your tuition per credit hour is $384. So double, basically. If you are out of state, meaning you are in Northwest Indiana, your tuition is $481 per credit hour. And then if you're international, your tuition is also $481 per credit hour. So these are things to think about when going to enroll. If you know someone or you have family members that live in the city of Chicago and you want to go through the city colleges of Chicago for the CDL program, I highly recommend that you do what you need to do, and you know what that is, so that you can get in-state tuition. In the city of Chicago tuition, not even in-state, city of Chicago, because it doubles even if you're in-state but you're not in Chicago. So I'm gonna end the vlog off here today, get it uploaded. My next vlog will probably be in a couple weeks for my clothing haul that I said I was gonna do earlier this morning. Or I don't know, maybe I will be able to get some more content. It's hard to record content in there. And really, I don't think you're supposed to, just because, you're not supposed to be on your phone or anything like that. So I'm not going to be able to get the most content as far as just being in class or whatever. But once I get out in the yard, and I do have to talk to my instructors even about just recording even in the yard and things of that nature. But once I get out there, if I am allowed to record, I will. If I can even just record or capture, content as far as like me testing out, I will do that as well. But I don't want to, I want to be able to monetize my page, and I don't want nobody trying to come after me because I use their name or I use their stuff or whatever to, do this. So I'm just trying to give y'all the tea, give y'all the drop on this particular CDL school. So I'll see y'all the next vlog. Please go like, comment, and subscribe. I will be giving y'all more content. We about to go up. Thank you to the one subscriber I do have. I love you. This time next year we're gonna be at 10,000. We're gonna be at 10,000 subscribers. You mark my words. So y'all just like I said, if you have any questions, please ask. If you have any recommendations, if you have any advice, anything, please drop it below. I'm here for it. I'm not one of them women that think I know everything and I'm this and I'm that. No, I need all the advice, baby, because I want to be able to do as much as I can, because I don't plan to be a truck driver for long. So I want to be able to do as much as I can, as fast as I can. Not that I'm rushing anything, but I do want to be able to accomplish as much as I can in the time frame that I plan to be trucking. So please leave any comments, anything, any good feedback, anything I could do different, anything new you guys want to see. I'm gonna try and give you all as much as I can while I'm in school, and then once we get out of school, Y'all know the content. We're gonna be rolling. So, I'll see y'all next time.